Hey guys, what's up? Today I want to go over a play that I like to use mainly against match coverages. You can kind of catch on to people's tendencies. You can kind of mix this into your scheme. I wouldn't necessarily use it against drop zones. It could work, like maybe the flat route or something, but mainly I like to use this against people that play deeper drop shells. So I'm gonna kind of get into it real quick. We'll start with quarters, and the main thing that you're gonna do right here is doesn't really require a lot. Is you're gonna go ahead and smart route this C route over here on the left, and then the next thing that I want you guys to do is go ahead. It's optional which guy you want to motion. Sometimes you can take the slot. Sometimes you can take the outside receiver. It really doesn't matter. So what you're going to do is just go ahead and take him in and put him in on a dig route, right? And as soon as you can, as soon as he breaks, you can attack it that way. Or you can attack the double move side, okay? So that's just one way. The other way, you could take this guy, motion him over, and that should pull the safety off. As you see, we got, and if you get a nice little pass lead, just make sure that you click on and go ahead and get either a possession or an aggressive. It really just depends on how close to the sideline you are. Gotta do it one more time for you fellas. As soon as he cuts, you want to throw that ball to the sideline. 2, 1, just pass lead it, and you'll beat the outside quarter very easily with that. Now there are other things that you can do. Let's say I don't smart route that route, and I motion him over, and then give me a little check route, right? You can still fit it over the top. Hey, what's up guys? Today I'm going to kind of go over a play that I like to use against people that, tend to come out in quarters defense a lot. It's something that you can kind of scheme in with the run that I had just given you guys. So we're going to go ahead and just start off in quarters. And the only thing that you guys are really going to do here is you're going to smart route this C route, okay? What that's going to do is going to prevent that safety from bracketing that route. It's going to prevent that and prevent that corner from, shading outside and over the top on it. So the next thing you're going to do is you can get like a cross motion right here. And that should grab the attention of that outside quarter. And then make sure that your ID is on the line, okay? You're just going to pass lead this. You should get a one-on-one. You get pass lead to the sideline. Depending on how much space you have, you could either rack it, or if you're closer to the sideline, you might want to possession it. Aggressive is 50-50 in that situation, in that type of route. I mean, you could probably do aggressive. Let me see. Just make sure that you follow my user catch tutorials. Just like that, yeah. So it's very simple. Like I said, just click on, tap the animation that you want, and then as soon as you animate or jump in the air, make sure you just hold R1. So it's just pretty simple. Like I said, just pass lead, click on, and then hold R1 as you catch it. Don't hold it before you catch it, because if you hold it before you catch it, let me show you what happens. Usually he probably won't even go for the catch. He'll just kind of keep running like he's lost in space. So I'm going to do it again. So if I do it before, I can't do nothing. Like he's not going to let me get in position. It's just going to be, he's just going to run the route, and the ball's going to go to the end point of the route. Whereas if you kind of wait until the ball's in the air and then you have full user control and you've already decided to jump for the catch, then you have control of the ball as you land. So one more time, get that user. Sometimes you can swerve a little bit with the user. It's not as hard as some people may make it out to seem. All you got to do really is just get your reps. Okay, come into practice mode, get your solid reps. And again, on routes like this, it's a timing route. So as soon as he cuts, you go ahead and hit and get over there. So that's going to be an easy way to beat quarters. Should attack cover 6 the same way. So let's go into cover 6. All right, so the PA post attacking cover 6. There's going to be 2 reads that you guys are going to make. So just make sure that y'all get these real quick. Let me get into it. First thing you're going to do is you're going to read the soft squat, which will be 5 yards off like a cover 2. Then you're going to read the quarter side, where they'll be about 8 to 10 yards off. And you can kind of tell by the depth. The quarter side is going to be a little bit closer to the numbers. The soft squat side is going to be a little bit outside the numbers. You can also kind of tell by the safety depth. The quarter safety is going to be a little bit further back than the deep half safety. It's not too much, but maybe about a yard. They'll almost look the same. The only thing that you're really going to be able to tell is going to be the corner depth. So there's 2 reads that you're going to make, and I'm going to kind of go ahead and go over both of them. If you want to attack the soft squat side, you're going to take this motion over here, and then what you're going to do is you're going to throw to that C route as soon as he breaks on his second cut. So 1, 2, 3, and then just make sure you get control. Go ahead for the user catch, press the user catch first, and then as you animate, hold the R1 button. Don't do it before, because if you do it before, then what's going to happen is you're not going to be able to animate for a user. Okay, you're not going to get that privilege. So just kind of wait. You can kind of see how I click on them first, and that's going to be your first read against cover 6. Your second read, you can run it as is, and you're basically going to read the safety. Safety should bite low on the play action. And again, this is if they're not user in that safety. If they're user in that safety, you're probably going to look somewhere else anyway. But obviously, you're just going to read that safety biting in. You should get one-on-one inside leverage with this route over here by your outside receiver. So you're just going to kind of run it in here, and you're just going to pass lead this inside. Okay. As soon as that safety bites down, just pass lead it inside, and it's just going to get a nice little post to beat that outside quarter on the other side. So just kind of show you one more time. Just kind of watch the safety. Safety's going to bite in and down, and that's pretty much your window. Go ahead and for the user catch that I've been. And if you don't know how to use a catch, you could go back and go over the video that I showed you guys. Okay, one more time. Again, these are timing routes that you want to master. Okay, you're not going to have all day to sit there and wait for these. As soon as that safety bites, you throw it. You see him bite, you throw. Look how high we jumped right there. Even though we didn't catch it, but look at the animations that we get, man. When you go for these users, it's actually pretty nice. Like, look how high he's going up for the ball. Like, you're not gonna, no CB is gonna just straight up jump with this guy, man. I was like, that man's up in the air. Okay, so I just want to run it one more time versus the outside quarter on that side. Uh-oh. Again, you can't smart route it. Wait for the safety, read that safety, pass lead in, and then press the receiving button as soon as you animate, hold R1. Okay? Again, one more time. That's all you're going to do. Okay? So that's attacking cover 6. Now the next thing is pretty much just some of the stuff that you might see. I wouldn't really run it against too many other things. I will try against palms. Let's see if we can make those same reads against palms. Only thing about palms is it's supposed to shift, morph. So we're about to see if this can beat palms as well. So let's go ahead and do it. See how he reads the safety? Yeah, and just attack palms. Same way. So it's going to be a nice little beater for palms, cover 6. Should be able to attack cover 9 as well. Just leave it as is. Wait for that safety to bite. And again, that's if they're not usering that safety, or if they user that safety and they bite down, you should have that route. Okay, you just got to read it and wait for that safety to go down. That way you can kind of just get over the top, get that one-on-one, which I do try to enforce a lot on my user catch tutorials. If you can get those one-on-ones, you should be able to just get out in front of them and make the big play on the ball, especially if you have an ability-based receiver. Being able to get these chunk yards is going to help you so much, because then you're just going to be able to catch everything. Okay, again guys, make sure you do go into practice mode and get used to user catching, because it will be a big part of everything that I'm giving you on offense. I want to put you guys on the next level. I don't want you to be basic. I don't want you to sit here and, you know, be just like anybody else. You know, y'all purchased this, and I just want to make sure that you guys are getting your money's worth and learning how to do, you know, very nice things in the game. Okay, so that's going to be attacking palms and cover 6. I should be able to as well attack the other side using the same format, just motioning them over. We should be able to attack Edward's side. See if we can get this. Wait for the outcut. Nice little play. So those are going to be your 2 reads versus cover 6 and quarters and palms. Okay. That's going to pretty much conclude anything else that I really look for when running this play. It's just mainly somebody that's running a match principles, cover 6, quarters, palms, cover 9, anything like that. However, if you do play people that play like sky defenses, or, you know, they play shade over the top, obviously you do have your underneath checkdowns. There are some optional things that you can do in this, but really with everything else that I'm going to give you in the other formations, you don't really need to change too much. This will be your situational base call. I'm not even going to suggest using it as an audible. Again, like I said, it's situational, and it should help you guys kind of exploit a lot of defenses down the field. Okay, appreciate you, and stay tuned for the next video.